Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Locked On Bulls. On today's episode, we'll be doing our predictions for the NBA Finals. We'll also be going over what Bulls role players could form a starting five. And lastly, we're talking about fake Klay Thompson and what Bulls player could be fake. We'll get into all that and more in today's Locked On Bulls.
You are Locked On Bulls, your daily podcast on the Chicago Bulls, part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Welcome to another episode of Locked On Bulls. Thank you for making us your first listen every day. Locked On Bulls, a member of the podcast network, where it's your team every day. Today's episode is brought to you by Arcade 1-Up. Locked On is partnering with Arcade 1-Up to give away 3 free NBA JAM Shaq machines. Stay tuned later in the show to learn how to enter. All right, Pat. That's Pat the designer, by the way, host of the Windy City Breeze. I'm Haize, if you guys don't know by now. It don't matter what I host, because today's episode is going to be loony. I'm letting you guys know that right now. It's today, we may go some dark places today. I may not want you guys to know where else to find me, because you may not want to after this episode. But nonetheless, Pat, we got Game 6 coming up in the NBA Finals, bro. Golden State Warriors, Boston Celtics. Does this go Game 7? Do the Warriors go ahead and close this out? Now, we know typically the Warriors do like to close series out at home, but I don't think that they can risk that with this Boston Celtics team to try to play with their food again. What do you think is going on, Pat?
Yeah, I don't think this is a situation where they try to close this one out at the crib.
Yeah.
You try to win an NBA championship wherever you can win an NBA championship, right? But I do think that the Boston Celtics are a good enough team to get this thing to 7. I think it's going to be tough for them to win on the road. But when you look at this Celtics team, going back to Boston, how they played in Boston, they really, like, everybody kind of got in on it, right? Derek White, great game. Marcus Smart played some great games. Tatum and Brown kind of like they picked a game to play a great game in, right? Like that's still the weirdest phenomenon in the world to me, that they can't figure out how to play together anymore. But Robert Williams had a big game there. Al Horford had a big game there. I think that continues in Boston. I don't think that the Warriors will be able to close it out in Boston because, again, role players on the other side. Steph's going to do what Steph's going to do. Game 6, Klay's a dangerous man. So you might, what I'm saying? You might be. Now, that's a caveat. If Klay goes off for 45, all bets are off, right? Like, yeah. I can't say that they might not close that one out. But when it comes to your role players, Jordan Poole, is he finally going to be comfortable in Boston? Is he going to be able to go in there and really, show what he's shown on the home court in Golden State? Is Gary Payton Jr. finally going to be, comfortable over there? Are those role-playing guys going to be comfortable in Boston? Is Draymond going to keep playing? Like, Draymond finally had a game. Like, apparently your mama called you out. You got to play a little bit better. A little bit better. You know what I'm saying? I still can't unsee he's just tall Pat Beverly, though. I'm not going to lie to you. But I've got Boston winning Game 6 because, to me, I think that Boston's entire team with their back against the wall will show up. And I just think there's not enough pieces on that Warriors side that are used to just closing out teams in the NBA Finals. You really just got Klay, Dre, and Steph. I don't know if Wiggs and Otto Porter and all of those guys are going to be in that closeout, kill these guys right here mode.
Yeah, it really, first of all, Steph is averaging over 30 points a game in this series, right? Shout out to Steph, by the way, for showing up this year. He's been the most consistent.
Smart got Defensive Player of the Year, and everybody said, "All right, bet."
Yeah, exactly. All right, listen, we got something to show you. Don't even worry about it. But I really do think that the Boston Celtics, they have just shown so much heart in the series, bro. Seriously, that they have it's hard for me to bet against them. I do think that if Boston wins this game, depending on the way they win it in, right? If they win this one handedly, they do, because they almost had a comeback last game, right? Like, they almost sealed the game last game. Like, Boston has done so much in this series where you could really see Boston had won this in 5 if some things go a different way for them.
Yeah.
And it's hard to bet against that. But I still just think in a closeout game, knowing that they don't want to go back to the crib to risk Game 7 against Boston, I'm going to say that the Golden State Warriors pull this one out and close out this year. I want to see, let me be clear here. That's what I think is going to happen. Yeah. I want to see a Game 7. We deserve it. We all deserve a Game 7. It's the NBA Finals.
I think we all do at this point, right? I said I said, this is the thing about every analyst, we have our prediction and you want to be right. So I said Golden State 4-1. I said, I didn't think that Boston was going to be able to stand up to the championship pedigree. I want to be right for the credibility of, hey, Pat knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
I always want to be wrong in the NBA Finals because I'm not ready for basketball then. I want every NBA Finals to go 7. You want to know what the most boring finals have been in my lifetime? The Orlando Magic versus the Lakers. Why?
That was
they shouldn't have been there. They robbed us of seeing LeBron James go up against Kobe Bryant. You shouldn't have been there.
You know what's funny? You remember how hot Skip to my Lou got that playoffs? Not the series. He didn't play well against the Lakers. Did he even play against the Lakers? But during that playoff run, he was going off because Jameer Nelson was out most of that playoff run. Skip to my Lou had a playoff run of the ages, bro.
Bro, all I remember is Hedo Turkoglu and Rashad Lewis. Absolutely draining from 3. And the finals came, and it was like, y'all shouldn't be here. There's nothing you can do that's going to happen. But like, we all want to see that mug go 7. That's the point. We all want to see it go, because a 4-game sweep is the worst finals. Like, you'll be sitting there watching and you'll be like, they shouldn't have been here. I don't think I've ever seen a 4-game competitive finals that was just a sweep. Because usually by the time you get down 2-0, if you've been handled, the other team just be like, I don't think we got this one. So I'm excited to see where this thing goes, man. I'm excited. I hope it goes to a game 7. I think Boston will push it to a game 7. I know Boston about to be rocking. Paul Pierce finna be in there, collar popped up. Yeah, I'm saying he's gonna have the collar up, jacket on, sweating because it's not cold in there. Like, it's gonna be a fun game 6, man. I'm ready for it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun game. It's been a fun series. It's been really a better series than I think a lot of people thought it was going to be coming into it. Man, listen, Boston's done that thing, man. Like, Boston is now. Okay, here's the thing that we could talk about before we end this now. Is Boston, have they now solidified themselves, you think, as being the perennial favorite to come out of the Eastern Conference with the way that they played this year and who they've beaten in that run to get there?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
Who did Giannis beat in his run to get to the finals last season? He went through some names as well. Yeah. And all of a sudden he's not here.
But they were the favorites most part. I think people had them as the favorites most part this season.
Who? Oh, Milwaukee this season? Yeah. No, I had them going back to the NBA finals for sure. Well, no, I had Brooklyn going to the finals. I was wrong. But no, I think that the Eastern Conference is mad deep now. There's some teams that are going to add. I mean, if we're being 100% honest, we're on Locked On Bulls. The Bulls led the way for most of the time until injuries and COVID dismantled our entire team. You had Miami up there, and all of a sudden, it took basically all of their players saying, yeah, we kind of gave up in the last round. We didn't expect to get this far. But they're going to re-up. They're going to add some pieces. I've never had faith in Philly, so I don't know what that's going to look like. But I mean, Cleveland's coming into this, adding some people. The East is mad deep. And listen, a couple of pieces, right? We're not even talking about Atlanta being in the playoffs. We're talking about Charlotte being in the playoffs. And what's that look like going at it? So I don't know if they're the favorite right off the bat. But, I mean, you've got to feel like, right, they're right there. You've got to feel like they're going to be a top 1-2 team because that we've talked about them in the ECF for what, 3 out of the last 6 years?
Yeah.
That's a heck of a team, and hope maybe this is the thing that gets them over the hump and they go on a run of NBA finals runs. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully not, but
Tatum needs to be more consistent, man.
Tatum and Brown. Like Brown and Zach LaVine both need to go to somebody to get them handles in order because Brown dribbles off his leg just like Zach did.
That's a good point. Yeah, you're not.
Honestly,
you're not right.
It's like Stephen Curry shouldn't be knocking the ball away from you this much. Like I don't think he's a terrible defender like a lot of people think. But like he shouldn't be like stripping you on multiple possessions in a row.
We'll see what happens, man. But let us know down below what you guys think. What's your pick for the NBA Finals? And does it go Game 7? And if it does go Game 7, I guess who you got winning in the game. So if you think if it goes Game 7, it's back at home. Do you pick Golden State to win Game 7?
Yeah,
that's
close out game. That would be very tough for Boston. Golden State's done this quite a few. And Draymond's going to try and take some ankles out. I mean, let's be real.
Yeah, this is true.
6'8" Pat Bev.
Yeah. All right. Next, then we're going to get into our making a starting five just based off former Bull role players. But before we do that, got to talk to you guys about Built Bar. Built Bar has so many new. Every other ad is a new product at all. They're killing it in the game right now. But here you go. You know what our friends at Built Bars are always coming out with? Amazing new flavors. Well, this time, Built has truly outdone themselves with their new mud pie flavor. Listen, I got to try it. They got to send me a sample. And for the first time ever, Built is introducing the new mud pie flavor in both mud pie bar and mud pie puff. Come on, man. They're killing it right now. Not sure what mud pie tastes like? Well, if you're a chocolate fan, you better sit down for this. The new mud pie is a rich whipped cream and chocolate mousse, smothered in 100% real chocolate as they always do, and topped with cookies and cream crumble. Come on, man. That's a dessert, brother. That's a dessert, man. Come on, man. You guys know what this is. You got to try the mud pie as soon as possible. And you need to hurry because the mud pie bar and mud pie puff are only available for a limited time. Visit built.com to taste the deliciousness for yourself. Well, you're not convinced? Luckily, we saved the best for last. It's actually good for you. No, really. All Built Bar products are low calories, high protein, and low sugar. Mud pie is packed with 16 grams of protein, only 150 calories, and 8 grams of sugar. It's like your mom baked the most delicious creamy chocolate mud pie and wrapped it just for you. Mud pie bars and puffs are available now at Built.com. They're going fast because they're delicious. Come on, man. Listen, here's your offer. Go to Built.com, use the promo code LOCK15 and get 15% off your order. That's promo code LOCK15 at Built.com right now to get 15% off your order. All right, Pat. Pat came up with a hell of a topic. I'm just going to give it to y'all right now. This is straight from the mind of Pat the designer. Starting five. Build a starting five based off Bulls role players. I don't listen. What did you come up with, bro?
I want to hear your team. Because this is the thing. Y'all got to let us know in the comments below whose team would win in a one-on-one. And here, I'll say this, right? I want to hear your team first because I'll adjust mine so that we're not just sitting there throwing the same five.
No, you ain't finna try to adjust yours to try to figure out a team to build my team. Now, see, you trying that light skin stuff, and I'm just messing with you.
First off, it's mixed, baby. You already know what it do. Me and the president the same. No, I don't. I want it to be so it's not right. Like I don't want the 2K matchup where you doing like 93 Bulls versus 92 Bulls. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, Jordan's guarding Jordan. Who's gonna win? Jordan.
That's funny. Okay, starting off with who we talked about. I think that was yesterday's episode, not the episode. It was the episode before. Yeah. Nate Robinson has got to be my starting point guard based off Bulls role players. Next up, John Salmons as the starting 2 guard.
Oh, you got some length on there. Okay.
All right. At the 3, the dirty dog himself, Andres Nocioni.
Okay.
All right. All right. Starting 4, Taj Gibson. Come on, brother.
That's a great one.
All right. And then the starting 5 for Bulls role players. Okay. During his Bulls tenure, this would work because later in his career, this wouldn't. But I'm going.
Dennis Rodman. I'm about.
Oh no, it's not. Look, I'm keeping the greats off this. Like, I'm almost not even going anybody on the championship teams. This, I'm going Amir Sheik because his tenure here at the Bulls, he was a heck of a role player and shot blocker.
Turkish Hammer. That's not bad. That team.
We're a little low on scoring down low.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That team's putting up a solid 89 points.
Solid defense, bro. Solid defense.
I give you that. All right. I'm going a little different. I didn't exclude the championship players, but I did pick some that are definitely role players. Starting point guard for me for the Chicago Bulls. Coaching in the NBA Finals right now. I'm going Steve Kerr.
Come on, man. All right, that's fair.
A role player.
Absolutely a role player. Absolutely a role player.
Hey, look. Am I 2? Because I need that defense. And I got Steve Kerr at the point. And I need somebody that's somewhat tall. Let me get a Keith Bogans in there.
Oh.
Any love for Keith Bogans?
Keith Bogans?
No love for
I didn't expect Keith Bogans' name to come up in this.
No love
fair
for
enough.
Keith Bogans? Well, hey, listen. When I had it written up the first time, I had Ben Gordon on there. And I was like, these mugs are getting cooked in the post.
Man, listen.
A short backcourt.
Absolutely.
At my 3, A lot of love here. A lot of love here. A lot of love here. Let it breathe. Let me get Hakeem Warwick.
Oh, I almost forgot about that he was ever a Bull, bro. Wow. What year? Was that 2005?
No. Hakeem came with Salmons.
I think. Oh, so that.
Hakeem came in the same trade as Salmons.
Okay. What was that then? 2009-ish? Was that then? No, because it was still before Derrick Rose.
We got Salmons before Rose? Or did we trade
No,
Salmons and Warwick together? That's an obscure name.
So yeah,
right?
2008, 2009. 2008, 2009.
I went the Rolly of role players out here.
I see.
You know what I'm saying? I went the Rolly of role players.
That is why I have not thought about that name in Hallis.
So that's my defense. That's my defense, right? That's my defense. At 4, now y'all let me know if this is allowed, right? Because he was a role player, but he's a heck of a name. Let me get Tony Kukoc at the 4.
Oh no, that's no fair. No,
Tony
you
Kukoc
can't
don't
do
count.
that.
Tony Kukoc don't count. I want to know as a role player.
I'm putting notes on. Notes is putting elbows all on Tony Kukoc.
Hey,
but
listen, maybe. But I mean, he played in the 90s. So Tony's no fair. I can't do
no, you can listen, this your list. We gonna keep it straight. That's fair.
All right. And then at the 5, I'm gonna take it a little old school on the size.
You going Bob Love?
Bob Love was a star. I can't say that.
Okay. Right.
No, Bob Love ain't a role player.
I don't know the way that you said that. Like that's the first I was about to say. If you go Bob Love, no, you can't do that.
No. I need the strength. I'm gonna go with a Bill Cartwright because I figure I got Tony and I got Steve for scoring. Got Keith and Hakeem on the defensive end, and then Bill Cartwright can give me a little bit of both.
Okay. All right.
So y'all let us know in the comments below who you think. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's gonna be blood in this game.
Oh, this got to be played with late 90s rules, bro. Like.
Hey, there's gonna be some blood in this game. By the way, Steve Kerr coming off of the nastiest double screen of Hakeem Warwick and Bill Cartwright.
Also, it looks like we actually traded John Salmons for Hakeem Warwick.
Is that how that went down?
Hold on, I'm going to verify.
John Salmons for Hakeem. Hey, I think we lost that deal. I thought they came together. Didn't they both come from the Kings?
Oh no. So okay, Milwaukee Bucks. Wait, what? No, so the Milwaukee Bucks traded Salmons for to us. Yeah.
To us.
Yeah. We had Hakeem Warwick and Joe Alexander.
Joe Alexander.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes a little more sense. Man. I feel like Warwick was decent though. I feel like who'd you have at your 3?
Like his averages, bro. Like I mean, you can't just base off averages, but he played only 28 games for the Bulls, didn't start any, 19 minutes per game. 8.7 points per game on 48% shooting from the field. No 3-pointers even attempted. And 75% from the that's a role player. That's a pretty damn good role player.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think I knew he played that few games for us because I definitely thought he played a little bit more for us. So now with 28 games for the Bulls.
28 games, and he was gone the next season.
Hey, that's a role player for me, baby. Yeah, I'm saying little length, little defense, 8 points a game. That's all I need right there, man. Curve.
Oh, and so we sent John Salmons to the Milwaukee Bucks and got Hakeem Warwick and Joe Alexander back. That's what happened.
Oh, we failed in that trade. I tell you what, that's a Garpax deal right there. What year was that?
We didn't want to pay him. Remember?
What year was that? Yeah, we definitely.
That was 10-11.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm very okay with us not paying John. So, you know what? I got to go back and look at that too. I got to look at how John Salmons was used, man. Now I'm realizing, like, I love Thibs, but Thibs was putting people in some bad positions to be successful.
Oh, well, no. I mean, remember, keep in mind, John Salmons came in for us and damn near averaged 20 points per game when we got him.
Yeah, but them 2 guards, there's a lot of 2 guards on that list that I got to start giving some little more respect to because I went back and I was looking at some tape the other day and I was like, hey, man, why we was using Marco Bellinelli like a like he was a spot-up shooter?
Bro, then he immediately, where did Marco go after that? I know, and
cooked.
Did he win a title with the Spurs?
Won a title.
Oh, man. Come on.
No. He might have won a title. He might have lost. I think he was on that first Spurs team, and I don't know if he was on the second one that won. I know it was against LeBron, though. But I know I like my meatballs spicy, and that was my favorite line on that.
That's crazy, man.
Hey, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with us, showing us love, man. Let us know who you think in the comments below is winning that matchup of the role players. Hey, I want somebody, I'm sure there's some machine or something you could put it in where it'll like minus like just 2K, where it'll like give you like the points output for the team, like the expected averages. We got a solid 93 to 87 game happening here, as long as my team comes out on the winning side of it. Hey, also, we got an important favor to ask you guys, man. We put together a survey so that we can learn more about listeners like you and make your favorite Locked On podcast even better. This is your opportunity to tell us what you like and don't like about Locked On Podcast. Keep it respectful. We do pry here. Go to lockedonpodcast.com/survey right now to get started. Won't take very long, and everyone that completes the survey can qualify for a chance to win one of 10 $100 Ticketmaster gift cards. To take advantage of our advanced survey, go to lockedonpodcast.com/survey. We appreciate you guys for helping us out. Also, we got to let y'all know about this because boom shakalaka, we got big news on this one, man. The one, the only NBA Jam is back. Arcade One, the leader in at-home retro arcade games, is not only bringing the best game ever back, but they've made it bigger than ever with, wait for it, let it breathe, Shaq Edition machine. Here's the wild part about it, right? Like, so I had to realize, like, when we first got the read, I was like, Arcade One, I know that name. Ringo's dad has 10 of these in his house.
Whoa.
Not like in a game room either, strategically placed in his crib as furniture. Couch, Arcade One. Table, Arcade One. It's got like, I think he's got like Gallagher on one of them. He's got, bro, it and I realized it the other day, bro, and I'm talking about, he's got the NBA Jam. People are already obsessed with NBA Jam. And I'm thrilled to tell our listeners you can once again play it again, just like Ringo's dad be doing out here, man. Jump clear across the court and set that ball on fire in one of the first sports games ever to feature real digitized NBA licensed teams. Ain't no fouls, ain't no free throws, no quarters required. What is this, a 20 pickup 21 game in Chicago, brother? Pre-order right now from Arcade One Up. That's Arcade, the number 1 up.com for an estimated early September ship date. Arcade One Up is the place for fun. They've got an estimated they've got even more classics like Golden Tee, Mortal Kombat, and many others starting at just $3.99. Check it out. They're giving away an NBA Jam Shaq edition to a Locked On listener. Enter for a chance to win a console for your man cave at arcade1up.com/locked on. That's arcade1up.com/locked on. You've got till July 8th to enter to win an NBA Jam Shaq edition console. Don't miss out. Enter today. Hey, Haize, who you playing with in that, my boy?
Come on, man. Come
You going Bulls on that one?
Yeah.
You going Bulls on that one? You going Bulls on it?
Yeah, I think I'm going Bulls. I'm going Bulls.
Is this the one? Hold on. Is this the you dig where you can pick which players you want from the Bulls?
Yes,
Oh, that's
yes.
Ooh, yeah. Who's the two? You going Scotty and Mike? Or you
remember
going
Mike
Dennis
wasn't in
Mike?
that one. Mike wasn't in that one, so
Mike,
it got to be Pippen and
in
Dennis.
this mug now?
Yeah.
Is Mike licensed in this mug?
You got to find that out.
Yeah, I got to enter to find out. Let's keep it going, my boy.
There you go. All right. Next up, we're just gonna end the show on something fun, man.
Hey, bro.
Listen, because this man has lived the dream that so many of us have thought about doing at some point in time, bro. Like, let's just be real. Everybody has thought about doing this at some point in time. If you say you haven't, you're lying. Yeah. Fake Klay Thompson, brother, made it all the way to the court to shoot around through about 1,500 security guards. Just walk by. Now he did receive, what was it, a $10,000 fine?
No. He bought his tickets for $10,000. He got banned for life.
He got banned.
He had tickets to the game.
Oh, banned for life after spending $10,000 on he's gonna get that back. He's gonna sell those tickets.
No. He had tickets to that day.
That day.
Day. So but he ain't worried about it.
Bro, come on, man. Like, first of all, shout out to Fake Klay Thompson. I don't even know this man's real name.
What is his real name?
I don't know. We gotta look it up real quick. But banned from the Chase Center from now on. First of all, if they didn't he made it through the security. Like, who? I always wonder about these stadium bans because, like, do they have the person's picture playing it? Because, like, There's so many people who come in and out of stadiums.
Bro, this is my thing. Dawson Gurley. Oh, so this is like a YouTube channel thing.
Oh, he's a YouTuber. That makes sense.
YouTuber,
Oh, his
apparently.
YouTube about to
Dawson
pop
Gurley.
off even more.
Oh yeah, he's killing it.
Yeah.
But no, the stadium bans are weird to me because, right, like, what if he just shaves his beard?
And his head.
Now his buddy from Breaking Bad, you didn't know he taught you science in the 3rd grade. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like that's a completely different thing. I do got to give him credit on one thing though. Like, that's a heck of a risk to take. He got to the game, got through waves of security, which at this point, right, like instead of banning him for life, you absolutely should have just shook his hand and be like, "Thank you for exploiting all our security issues." Although the players are probably gonna be pissed at him now because he's probably like about to up them being able to get into the game. They'll be like, "Can we see your ID, Mr. Curry?"
That's
But
funny.
dog, I love it. Like, here's a question, right? Here's a question. Because Fake Klay Thompson is banned. Who's the player on the Bulls that you could, maybe not us personally, but somebody could sneak in to the stadium and nobody would know? That you could get in just like Fake Klay and nobody would know.
And we kind of talked about this before we started. There are 15,000 white men who look just like Matt Thomas in the city of Chicago who can sneak in today.
That's so true, bro.
Seriously.
Hey, all you got to do is you might be able to get in the game. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, if you really, if you can knock down a 3, bro, you might be able to get in the game. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm trying to see anybody. You know what? I feel like somebody could pull off a Malcolm Hill too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I feel like somebody could pull off a Malcolm Hill in Chicago,
just like
bro.
maybe not as many, but there are 15 people on the south side of Chicago right now.
Like Malcolm
Hill. They look just like Malcolm Hill. Yeah.
Let me see. Caruso's not getting pulled
listen,
off.
I can think too, because I've said this before. To me, Javonte Green looked like every uncle that smoked Black and Milds all day long.
I was just about to say Javonte. You telling me Javonte don't look like he got a 6-track EP dropping in July? Bro, I was literally just about to say Javonte, bro.
Yeah,
Javonte looked like he finished the game, light up a Black and Mild, pull out a bottle of Hennessy, and call it a weekend.
The only reason why I think it may not, even if you look like Javonte, because Javonte just strikes me as the person who's friendly. Like, he probably daps up every security guard in there on his way.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
The moment he walks by them and doesn't do the handshake, they're going to be like, huh?
They gonna wait a second. Yeah, that's true. But maybe he having a bad day. You know, like, I think hoodie up is what did it, right? Because Fake Klay really don't look like Klay.
Yeah, not for real.
He really don't look like Klay. Yeah. So, like, when you pull the hoodie up, you know, it's a whole different, you dig. Maybe that guy got the headphones on, he having a bad day. But I'm not lying to you, bro. Like, I got 3 cousins that look like Javonte Green right now.
Yeah. We all do. I'm telling you right now, we all do.
That's tough, bro. And nobody can't pull off P. Will. Kobe.
Yeah.
You gotta be. You know what? If
it's the overbite for Kobe though, that's gonna give it away.
But the thing is, if you from the South, I don't know about Muzz in Chicago, but if you from the South, you might be able to pull off Kobe White. Because I seen more dudes that look like Kobe down south than up here. Zach, I mean, gotta be right. Like, that's the light skinned dude. Like, listen, like.
Oh, we're forgetting it. He looks like a creative player. Alex goddamn Caruso, brother. Come on, man.
I don't think you could pull off Caruso,
bro. There's the person who had the Caruso jersey on at a Bulls game who took a picture with Alex Caruso and looked just like shit, bro.
Oh, that's true.
I'm telling you, shave your head.
Shaved head. I'm telling you. That's
Alex Caruso looks like the default creative player on 2K, bro.
Hey, did we just set up the United Center to get like ran up on by fakes?
We do not hold any responsibility. If you look like Matt Thomas, Javonte Green, or Alex Caruso, and you decide to try to roll in first of all, this is Chicago. Like, I think the security gonna be a little tougher anyway. But if you try that, we ain't got nothing to do. We hold no responsibility.
We do not condone you sneaking into the United Center. Also, like he said, this is Chicago. You will be in jail. Like fake Matt Thomas or fake Klay Thompson got to go home.
Yeah.
That's where are they at now? San Francisco police.
Yeah.
That's San Francisco police. Don't you expect that from CPD?
Oh, you getting beat up. You may go back home, but you're not going to be at 100% when you do.
Oh, you ain't going back home. You definitely spending the night up in
Yeah,
lockup, bro. Boy, you definitely spending the night up in lockup.
Man, listen.
Hey, that's funny though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I applaud you, Fake Klay Thompson. I applaud you because you know what he said at the end of it that really got me. He said, "Was it worth it to miss out on Game 6 of the NBA or Game 5 of the NBA Finals? Lose out on $10,000, just to sneak in and be banned for life?
Mhm.
Yes, because I got to be an NBA player for 10 minutes. And you know what? I would do it. If I could pull off don't let somebody come through looking like me. I literally look like every mixed created player ever. Drake, let me grow the beard out. Let me get the muscles right. Drake, I've spent my whole life I spent half my life getting called Chris Brown. Let somebody pull up, look like Albie Sure on the Bulls. You know what I'm saying? I'm in there. I'll do it. Don't play with me.
Before we go, bro, I got some interesting stats for you, bro, and this may blow your mind.
What you got?
As far as points scored in the regular season for Chicago Bulls, overall, we already know Michael Jordan, number 2, Michael Jordan, number 1, Scottie Pippen, number 2, Bob Love, number 3, Luol Deng's number 4.
Yep.
Derrick Rose is number 10. Zach LaVine's number 13. By the way, Zach LaVine will probably pass Derrick Rose this season as far as being number 10 if he does resign. But who do you think is the most odd name on the current Chicago Bulls as far as points scored that's in the top 50?
Odd name on the current Chicago Bulls. So he plays on the team right now.
He's on the team right now.
No. I'm going through the names right now. Like, I'm going to say Kobe White. He's the only one that's been here long enough.
Kobe White is number 46 in the Bulls' top 50 regular season scorers of all time.
See, that don't surprise me that much though. That tells you right there how much the game has changed.
That's what I'm telling you. But okay. Here's this. What do you think
about
Carlos Boozer ranks on that list?
Probably top 25.
29th. Andres
29.
Nocioni is behind him at 30th. That's how good. Like, we got to end on some positive things. Our boy Noach.
I keep telling us, listen, I love the Bulls and I love our dynasty, but our dynasty is really our team.
Yeah.
Like, it's not much outside of the 90s.
Love, Reggie Theus, people like that, Artis Gilmore, yeah.
But even they was getting beat.
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
Most of them was getting beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you get to the modern day, you get the Baby Bulls. That was a good team. Ben Gordon's probably where on that list?
Ben Gordon is number 11.
Of course he is. Like anybody, like it's Jordan, Rose, Pippen, rest of the Bulls. Hopefully Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan make their name on that list.
Surprisingly, Michael Jordan has the most rebounds for the Chicago Bulls history as well.
Surprisingly to who?
I mean,
who's our best big man in our history?
I mean, I thought either Joe or Scottie would rank above him in that. They're fourth and third and fourth, but
Scottie is more surprising to me.
Yeah,
I give you that. Scottie is more surprising to me, but
Jordan also second in most blocks.
Yeah, that's not surprising to me.
Wow.
We talk about Mr. DPOY. We talk about the only man to win. When he won Defensive Player of the Year. He won the scoring title and didn't win the MVP. So he scored the most points. He was the best defensive player in the NBA, but he wasn't the best player in the league.
They had to find some reason not to give it to him.
They were so sick of him winning. But they were so sick of Jordan just being Jordan.
Well, go ahead, man. It's time to send us off, brother.
Hey, man, let's get up out of here. It's your boy Pat the Designer. Follow me on everything at Pat the Designer. PATTHEDSIGNER. Also follow us on everything at Locked On Bulls. Appreciate y'all for showing so much love, man.
And you can follow me at CEO Haize, CEO Haize. Thank you for tuning in and making Locked On Bulls your first listen of the day. Now, for your second listen, I need you guys to go and check on the NBA Ultimate Mock Draft. Like, I need you to go and check that. Search that, and everywhere is where you're going to find your mock draft by over 50 insiders. Come on, man. Go and check them. Make them your second listen today. They're available wherever you get your podcast. That is it from us for today. We out this mug. Peace, y'all.
Peace.